for beginners. I'm a state certified instructor. I teach adults and teens. This is going to be a night drive going on main thoroughfares. I'll give you some commonly things that beginners struggle with. I'll give you some things that you should be doing, and if you have questions, put those in. So we've cleaned off our windows, our headlights. It's very dark out here, so what I'm going to do is make sure first that my mirror is properly adjusted. Whenever you're driving, frame the rear window in the mirror. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm looking straight ahead. Now I'm going to move to the left, and I'm going to adjust my left mirror. I'm looking up, and I'm going to frame. I'm going to put a little bit of the side of the car door in the side mirror. Now I'm going to look to the right, and I'm going to adjust my mirror. So now when you're driving, you can see the center mirror, see who's behind you, the left mirror, and the right mirror. You always put on your seatbelt. You cars in park. Now I'm going to put my foot on the brake and put it in drive. You want to cut off lights. You want to turn down your dashboard lights a little bit because that will cause eye strain, and you want to preserve your night vision. Okay, obviously you can see a lot of glare. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal, and I'm going to go out really, really slow. Parking lots are very dangerous. There's a high school game here tonight. We won. So I'm going to narrate through this. The stop sign is for us, so we're going to go ahead and stop. You see this car coming over kind of confusing people, right? I'm going to go ahead and stop. Then I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. I can only make a right turn here. I'm going to go down because I want to make a left. I'm looking to my left. This car speeding through the parking lot. That's how accidents happen. Learn from that. I'm going to go up to the edge, and I'm going to squeeze my brake. Use the ball of your foot. And I'm going to roll down the driveway and gently accelerate through. This is a 2020 Kia high output engine, so we want to be safe. Now we're going to go up to a roundabout. They are very scary. Cars don't stop. People don't signal. We have to make a right. So just before the edge of going into the roundabout, I'm going to signal my intention. You should see my blinker on, and you should hear it. I'm going to squeeze my brake and go up to the edge. This is a really beautiful little area here. I'm going to pause, and then I accelerate through, and we go right into the first lane. I had a client almost crash here and hit this light pole to the right. So think of it like a driving game. You want to stay smooth. You don't want to have too much speed. GTA is a really good game. I know there's a lot of crazy things, but with GTA, you're going to learn how to keep your car squared, because if not, you're going to hit parked cars to the right. You're going to mess up your beautiful car. And you see the headlight glare to the left, that will blind you. So I need you to look to the edge line to the right. Our speed control is really smooth. This is a great road for beginners. It's curvy. The pavement markings are well painted on the road. So you just want to go in slow. And I'm going to take my time. I'm scanning the intersection left and right. A lot of my clients tell me it's very peaceful to drive at night. This is pretty well lit. If you have good headlights that illuminate the road, this will be really fun because it will teach you where to look. These are chevron alignment signs. The road goes to the left a little bit. Now, this is a double right turn. This confuses a lot of beginners. We're going to be in the second right turn lane. So when we turn, we're going to be all the way over to the left side of the road. So I'm going to pause. And I'm just going to wait for the green, just like if you were here on your drive. That car ran the light. We look, we roll forward, and I'm gonna go all the way over to the left. That car was in the wrong lane. They could have hit me. That's a common mistake. So I need you to learn from that. I'm gonna squeeze my brake, and this time I'm gonna stay in the inside lane. So I have to stop first, and then I have to look to the right. So I'm looking to the right. I want to show you this. Then I'm going to accelerate and go in the inside lane. You see where I'm looking. If you don't look, you're going to end up going off the road. So use your eyes. Don't be scared. I do notice a difference with the dashboard lights turned down. It's like I can see more, and it's preserving your night vision. It's like playing Grand Theft Auto and you're in a really dark street or dark alleyway and you don't know people are walking. You accidentally like bump into them. And this road's fun. See how curvy it is? Nice and smooth. This is a really good road for beginners. Not a lot of traffic. Real smooth. And it really teaches you how to have good speed control. So I'm just going in really easy. It's a fun road. If I look at the curb to the left, I will drift to it. I'm lifting my foot off the gas. Just a little bit. It's kind of a selfish move. Hey, how are you? Having a great night? It's been a long day. This car kind of cut over because people get lazy and don't want to slow down, and they're kind of setting us up for failure. Had a great day. We're talking about night driving and beginner driving tips. So we're just maintaining good speed. It's really easy to lose control on this road. So if you're really like distracted, like if you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you're trying to upgrade your car, and you're racing another police car, you're going to end up kind of drifting off the road. So we're just going to focus on smooth driving. This is really peaceful. So it's like 8:50 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the Eastern Standard Zone. What time zone are you in? This is so peaceful, so nice. This is how driving should be. Great speed control. Speed control is really good. The light's red, so I'm just lifting my foot off the gas, and I'm going to make a lane change to the right, and we just want to accelerate through. Hey, beautiful. Just going to take our time. It is a little bit hard to see at night, so what I need you to do is just make sure your headlights are clean, make sure your windshield is clean. I see the car to the right coming. I'm not panicking. It's like an orange car. Just taking my time, and we're just nice and smooth. This is like going into a small town. Real chilled, really relaxed. Nice job. And then this time of night, you're going to have a lot of older people driving. Like this car to the right, they're going really, really slow. Stay away from them. Then I'm going to get over one lane to the right. Kill my blinker. And just keep driving. Squeeze my brake. This car is sketchy. It feels like it doesn't want to stop, so use the ball of your foot. That was a little scary. So you want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. That's another mistake beginners make. They're too close. My nephew was in a really bad accident. He got rear-ended, and then he got pushed into the car ahead of him, so the car was smashed up, uh, and it was really bad. What state are you guys from? What region? Hey, how are you doing? What's going on? I do see it here. I'm paused. Yeah, I'm reading the chat a little bit. It kind of pops up for a second. No, I'm not moving at all. We're just stopped. This is a long light. Okay, we're going to be making a right turn. We want to squeeze our brakes and go real slow. Just take our time. That wasn't bad. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Nice. And it's just your typical nighttime drive. We have pretty good headlights. Good. They're about 8.5 out of 10. This car's a 2016, so the headlights are a little worn out. The lenses are a little cloudy, so it's hard to see. This is a Chevy Trax, I believe. Good. And when you're in a typical thoroughfare, a lot of shopping centers left and right. So we're just taking our time. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Good. And we're going to proceed straight. I'm scanning left and right. And what I noticed with the dashboard, it's really, the lights are low. I can see more clearly. It's called visual acuity. If you really listen, you're going to get a lot of tips for your knowledge test. $25 to $50. You're going to maintain good speed. You probably got your son or daughter in the back. No, they're not driving with you. They're out driving with their friends. If you're 16 to 25, you are out with your friends. Someone 21. If you're 50, see, I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of, are they drunk? Are they under the influence? I do not know what they're doing. They're kind of scaring me. See this car to the left? I don't know what they're doing. I don't like this. I'm going to get over one lane. They could be under the influence. They're definitely hugging the left. So I got away from them. And that's what some of you do as a beginning driver. You will hug lanes. So I'm not sure. I don't want to find out. I want to stay away from them. And I'm being a defensive driver. I'm scanning left and right, trying to keep space. This car has an eco mode, normal, and race mode. And this car also has a manual shifter. I can manual shift up or down. So right now it's in eco mode. It's going to save a little bit of gas. We don't need to race tonight. The nitrous bottle is cold. We don't have a heater for it yet. We can purge, but I want to save the nitrous for tomorrow night. Nitrous can be used to spin up the turbo or used as horsepower. And I'm just trying to maintain good speed. I'm gonna make a, nope, I'm gonna stay right here. Nope, I can't get over. These brakes are sketch. I don't like it. This driver is either the influencer or an older driver. See how slow they make their lane changes? So I'm trying to stay away from them. But 37 to about 57, you're going to start losing your vision. And I can tell that where they're driving, something is not quite right. Something weird is going on up here. Because the speed limit is 50 and we're at 30. What is going on? And sometimes you have situations like this where people just can't see at night. And this could be it. I'm going to get over one lane because I don't want to be around all this. And you're going to see groups of cars, 15, 20 cars. It's called a wolf pack. Not the animal wolf, woo, but a wolf pack. It's just hard to see. So stay out of these wolf packs. Good. I feel a little bit more comfortable now. We want to try to be in an open lane. The open lane could be to the left, the middle, or the right. And also these lines are fresh. The pavement marking to the left, this is the left side. We're driving in North America. We have broken white lines. And then to the right, we have a solid white line. I'm leaving a little space. That was a little sketchy. And I'm just trying to keep my space. Really, they kind of bullied their way in. So I'm trying to increase, but I have a Raptor twin turbo 850 horsepower truck behind me. So I'm just trying to keep space. You need to know the types of vehicles around you. So if this person tries to hit their nitrous and jump a couple cars, you can be a defensive driver. Now I feel a little bit better. You can also tell by my voice, this is kind of relaxing and my voice sounds more relaxed. And then I'm gonna get over one lane to the right. And now I feel more secure. I can see everything. And for a lot of you, you won't be able to tell when to slow down. So about 4 car lengths, and see how slow the car is gradually? This is a good stop. It's not a slam. And that rear end under that Ford is a Dana 60. That's a manual. See how it's moving? Yeah, that's a manual truck. Probably got a 351 in there. Yes, that truck is a manual. They don't make those anymore. And some people do use those Dana 60s for racing, but they're a very heavy rear end. I have a 12 bolt with the spool in mine. Yep. That's that OG. So that Dana 60 will be good for mud racing. 8th mile, but they're not a lot of gear selections. It's not very efficient either. You'll have a lot of drag. Good. I'm off my gas, keeping distance. So you can learn a lot from just the pace of traffic. And a lot of people just kind of tailgate. Like this car up here is crazy tailgating. These brakes are not good. This car doesn't really stop real smooth and easy. Nice. I'm gonna go real easy. This is called a J turn, just like a J. We're gonna be in the outside of the J. Their lights are broken. That car ahead of us, not the car, the tracks, but the car ahead of us, their brake lights are broken. That's weird. Yep. We're just taking our time. We don't have time to go over and see the Raptors, but they're about 125,000. Just wait. Green light. Always look and check. You can see the Raptors right there. Good. Now this is where beginning drivers fail. You have to come up and stop first, which a lot of beginners do not do that. So we're going to have to stop and pause. And then we look left and right. There's still another car coming, so I'm inching forward. This car is showing the car. And then when it's clear, I go right in the first lane. I'm going to show you. And then we go right in the first lane. That's what a good turn looks like. And if you can do this, you will be successful. I'm going to tell you another danger. We have the King of Burgers. We have Taco Bell. We have McDonald's. People are sticking French fries. Yes, they're sticking French fries in their nose. So we really have to be careful. Real peaceful drive. Really nice. Right at 50. That's the speed limit in this area. This is so peaceful. This car does not have self-driving features. It does have cruise control. So I have to keep my hands on it. And then at this light, we're going to make a right. And we're not trying to run the light. You can see this car barely stops. I really have to like squeeze that brake. I have to look first. I can turn on red, so I'm going to go up and look. And then we'll go right. It kind of feels like you're hurrying, right? Driving should be comfortable, and it should be more chilled and relaxed. If you're rushing, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. I don't want you to rush. We have to make a right turn. I had a young man have a panic attack here. This turn is very short and shallow, so I'm going to go and squeeze my brakes. Go up slow. Just turn that wheel really easy. That was a pretty good turn. Now we're in the neighborhood. Less light. You might have to use your brights. So once they go by, I'm going to show you the brights. Brights, dim. Brights, regular. So I'm going to turn on left turn signal. I'm going to stop for 3 seconds. Have a complete stop. 1001, 1002, 1003. And accelerate when you're out of the turn. Good. Okay, we're going to make a right turn and squeeze your brake, go into your turn slow. Turn out real easy. Don't hit the gas real hard. You'll lose control. Look at all my videos. Leave some comments. I will go live tomorrow mid-afternoon. Bye.